poked his eyeball out. Of course now. Oh my God, I didn't even see that coming. Check that out. All right, so y'all might remember our water catchment thing we did last time with these trees. We tied a tarp between the trees. The tarp slid down to these rain barrels, and we filled them all up off of one rain. But then our tarp got tore up because we had a hurricane. So now what we're going to do is take these two trees, and we're eventually going to chop these trees down. So we left the string tied to it up there. This tree's going to die anyway when we chop them down. We set two posts here. Everything's 8 feet apart. We're going to put the rain barrel in the middle. We're going to tie a tarp to the 4 trees, probably with hooks or something. And we will find a way to funnel it into this rain barrel. The rain barrel has a spigot on the other side. Has a little spigot, and we're going to run a hose down to the garden to be able to water. The theory is hopefully we get enough rain to fill this barrel up to use as we need. And that is our rain system. So we'll try to show y'all how it works. We'll try to update the progress with rain and plants and all that. I think, oh nice. I think 10 times out of 9, a dog, if you have her a toy to play with, I think she'll play with the toy and not mess with your stuff. She came over here and took this tarp and started to drag it after she dug up the plant. Let me throw the stick. Now she lays down on the tarp. Oh, come on. So what we're doing here is we got 2 trees, 2 posts, rain barrel in the middle. They're 8 feet apart. We've got an 8-foot tarp, and I'm going to draw a hole in the center. I'm going to draw a mark in the center. We're going to put some of this flex tape on it just to help hold it, and then we're going to put this 2-inch whatever you call this thing in the middle, and it's going to drain into that bucket. So let's get to marking the tarp, the center, and then we'll figure out how to put it to the poles, and we'll do it that way. All right, y'all, so I measured from corner to corner. We put a mark in the center. I put that flex tape down, just thinking it's going to make like a thicker base for this thing to screw in. When I measured center to center, there's one mark and there's one mark, so I put a thing in the middle. We're going to take this, put it here, trace it out, cut the hole with a knife, and then it comes with a washer and the grommet for the other side, and we will put that through the hole, and that's where the water's going to drain, in theory. Let's see how this works out. I don't have a tripod with me today, so I got to just come back to the video here in a minute. So we put that down, got the pin, made a circle. Now we will cut out the circle and put this thing, the bulkhead. It's called a bulkhead, y'all. It's a 2-inch, so we'll put that through the hole. Okay, so the hole's cut out. We'll stick this through the hole, and then I think the grommet will go on this side. The rubber seal will go on this side, I think. Let's see, it's got a flat and a smooth side, so I think the flat side will go here, and then the groove side will go down here. And then we'll put the retainer ring on the back side. So we'll see how this goes. Let me tell y'all something about this dog. She's getting ready to get it. Look at her. She took my plastic, was eating it. Now she's got her bone. Give me that bone. Give me that bone. Quit wagging your tail, man. Look at that little short tail. That's her nickname, is Short Tail. Kim, give me that bone. Give me. All right, go get the bone. She loves it out here. She's wide open. She'll try to bury that bone. If y'all saw some of the other videos, she's got like a 3-foot hole dug over there next to the container. I think she's going to bury her bone there. All right, back to work on the hole. Back to work, back to work. Bye, dog. All right, so we got the bulkhead screwed down through the tape. I cannot get this thing to go tight, y'all. I don't know. I need a pipe wrench or something. I just can't get it. So now I'm going to take some bungee cords or something and put on the corners, the trees, and the post, and we'll see how that comes out. What we got, y'all. We got it tied to the 2 trees, 2 posts, and I think we might have to bring the blue one up a little bit higher and just get it adjusted to where the middle's not sagging down. We want it to sag down in the center, and it's blowing, so we might throw a rock up in it or something, put a rock up there, and then we'll position the rain barrel directly underneath the bulkhead. But you see, I couldn't get it tight enough right there, so I wished I could get it tighter, but I might need to bring a pipe wrench or something because I cannot twist it. Chong, there goes the dog. And so what we might do is, like my dad said, put a barrel under it and then put like a half a barrel under it where it can fall into that, and then put a piece of PVC off each side, and then put more barrels surrounding it. In case we get a heavy rain, it can all fill up all the barrels. But this is a rain barrel. The black ones are pickle barrels. The blue ones were soap barrels. But the rain barrel has a spigot in it. So we'll attach a hose and we'll bring it down to the garden, and we will be able to, trying to zoom, y'all, we'll be able to water all the plants. I think we need about 100 foot. Somehow that pickle barrel got blown down there. But we don't have a hose today. And there is water in here from like 2 years ago or a year ago. Look back on our videos, I think it was a year ago, and those 2 pickle barrels have water also. And so that is the rain catchment, our new one. If you see the old video, the old one was tied between those 3 trees and it was going the other way, and we used some green stakes to stake out the end and try to we put clamps here to try to make a spout. But I think this way is going to work better. It's a smaller tarp, but it should work pretty good. So we will see how it works. We'll let you know. Today we got a good rain. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain too, so we'll see how it works out. We'll let you know the outcome. The main thing is I don't want the tarp to tear up. Hopefully with the bungee cords, maybe it'll give it a little stretch so it doesn't tear up as bad. And maybe it'll last a little while, y'all. We just got to move this barrel underneath the bulkhead to catch the rain, and we should be good to go. I wish we had some water. We could try it out, like get some weight, because I'm curious to see where the center is going to be. It looks a little off center, but maybe we can raise the blue up a little bit and get it pushed close. It's real close though, I know, because we measured it across 5 feet, 5 feet across. So it's real close. All right, y'all, that's it. Next video I think will be the update on did it catch any water. So, one more thing. We do have a screen up here, and there is a little bit of water in there. I don't know how much. I would say probably right about here. I think that's where it's at. So we will check it out. It's supposed to rain at night, so we'll come back out tomorrow and check it out. We're going to put some nails in here, just behind here to hold it up, just so if it gets to flapping in the wind, it won't work its way down. We'll get it to stay up with a few screws or nails or something all the way up here. Let's go check out the progress on the garden. If the dog comes in here this time, oh, she found something to roll in. Let's see what she's rolling in. No idea what she's rolling in, but I bet she'll smell right tonight. So here's the progress on the garden. It's looking good. So if she comes in here again, we're ready for her with the y'all pet. Y'all, we don't shock her. We ain't never shocked her. We just hit the vibration and she will just look around to see what it is. She'll stop doing whatever she's doing and then she'll look around to see what it is, and then she'll come back real quick. Well, she's a good dog. She listens pretty good most of the time, and until she gets excited like right now. She just loves being out here, being able to run. No leash. It's like no leash, no rules. Just go. Oh God, oh God. Nice, good job. You got me all dirty. Don't jump on me, don't jump. Just being a puppy. How you like our rain catcher? Does it look good?
Yeah, it does look good.
Looks like it might work. But now we got plants out here, y'all. This is deer. There's deer out here, like all over the place. So I think we're gonna have to turn our box on a little early, and hopefully nothing gets in here and eats our garden, y'all. This will be really upsetting. But if they do, oh well. Somebody told me you gotta plant yours and plant theirs. If we didn't plant theirs, so hopefully they don't eat ours. What are you planting right now?
This is yellow squash.
Yellow squash, y'all. Yellow squash with some smashed potatoes. And some chicken, fried chicken.
Like it was
A runt. That's the runt of the litter. So the guy who we bought these plants off of said that his greenhouse is made the same way as this is. He just drills holes in the ground and he's got it in a greenhouse, and he said it works really good. So we'll see how this works out, y'all. We still got to I want to put some springs on here. We got some springs, and that will that way, and some those roller tightener things, ratchet tighteners, so we could tighten it up a little bit more than what it is. And if a deer or something large hits it, the theory is it'll spring and not tear down our fence. It's the back line. We got a high tensile wire all the way across the back. It's no power to it. We're trying to get it up from the previous landowners. Had it back there years ago. We're trying to pick it up, put stakes every so often as we can afford to buy them.
You gotta get out of here, dog.
And something's running in them. Fallon, I'll show you how the shocker works. Fallon, out.
Go.
Well, if she doesn't listen.
No. No.
Easy. Easy. Good girl. See, I didn't have to do it. Only do it if you have to, if she's in danger, like if a car comes down the driveway and she starts to run out and not listening to us. Ah, easy. Fallon. If she's not listening to us, then we'll buzz her, you know, to save her, keep her from running off. All right, that's the update today. We'll check out rain catcher. Let y'all know the update on that. Hopefully not. Oh my goodness, she's throwing dirt right here. She's gonna bury it, y'all, or she's gonna lay down on one. She'll do this right before she lays down. I could understand on a hot day, but on a wet day, I don't know. Maybe she's looking for a grub. So we'll let you know the update on the garden tomorrow. We got to turn the dang power on because we don't want the deer to devour our garden before we get to. Of course, if it does it now, at least There won't be no vegetables on it. I mean, it'd be a lot of money, but hopefully they don't do it. That's it. Enough talking. Let's go. We'll fade off into the sunset. Just kidding, y'all. The sunset's the other way. Out at the land today. Hear the thunder rolling. It's raining. And let's see what our water catcher's doing. You can see the waters coming down the chain into the barrel. We probably got about that much water. We had that ring up here, but it came off. So then we ended up putting one of these mesh things that came out of the pickle barrels. Looks like that. We set it in here and we hooked the chain to try to get it on the center, so it gives you all that surface area to pull on the tarp and not tear our hole out. And then the theory was the water would come down this chain, kind of like what it's doing, a little bit to here, then it's jumping off and drip into the barrel. You can hear it hitting down there, maybe. We got a little snail climbing. And so the water barrel seems to be doing a pretty good job. Hasn't let us out of water yet. Long hose goes off into the garden. And the garden does need to be hoed up a little bit. But if you remember, well, I think it's in the video maybe, we just drilled holes and put our plants because we don't have a tiller. So that's our rain barrel. The bungee cords have helped when the wind blows. I got bungee cords on all four corners. So and I got them nailed up here so that they won't fall off. So when the wind blows, it lets it, you know, stretch in and out so it doesn't tear our tarp up. But it gives it, you know, some leave. That's what the top side looks like. It's doing pretty good, y'all. All right, let me get in here. We're gonna go do some drywall. I'll leave you with the snail if I can focus on it. I poked his eyeball out. Poor snap. Oh my God, I didn't even see that coming. Check that out. I'm glad I didn't see it coming, y'all, because I would have jumped. No lie, I would have jumped. I would have freaked out. I don't remember if I made an update video on the rain barrel, so here it is. There's our hose going out to our garden that has all the weeds in it. So we got a good rain the other day, and look at that. We are full to the top on this barrel. All off the, it's an 8x8 tarp, the hole in the middle. That's the bottom of the pickle barrel, that little round mesh thing there. So the tarp works, does good on collecting the rainwater. Now we just hope between rains we have enough to water the garden and catch more. We put some more barrels up by the tiny house under the eaves. And those barrels are catching water off the roof. Where's the house, if anybody's following that video. So we got one pickle barrel there. Let's see if we can zoom in. We got 3 pickle barrels down there, and those things there are like half full. Just collecting it off the roof of the house there. Eventually we'll put gutters. We'll put all the pickle barrels on a nice rack in the house, and that'll be our water collection. Still got work to do on the house, but that's another subject. So like, got to do both gable ends. Then once we do both gable ends and go around the windows, that will be finished. But yep, that's what we got going on out here. The garden is gonna move from here, which is all the way what I call the bottom, which really isn't the bottom. The bottom is that way. So that farthest tree, I think if I'm pointing in the right direction, that farthest tree is our property line approximately. But the garden's gonna go over there by our bees. Let's see if I can come over here. These flags represent our drain field for a septic system. One day, I'll go all the way over there, near that tree. More like back behind it. And then we'll be able to pump water from the well if we need to, or from our rain barrels. We will trench over there with a solar power pump. That's the goal. Listen to the birds. It's a beautiful evening out here. All we did was come to check on the bees. We got a top. I think she said it's either I think she said a top she wanted to put onto the beehives. Let's see if we can see what's going on over there. I don't get near those because those suckers will pop you. I do get closer than this, but the farthest I've had them come was about 50 feet just to pop me in the back. The bees used to be in there. We moved them out of there, out of the shady woods to over here. We're letting all this grow up right here with it's got a lot of blackberries. It's got some wildflowers in there, mostly little sapling trees. For right now, we're going to let it build up. Anyway, that's off topic. So there's your rain barrel. Well, y'all. Now let's see if I can get this video together for YouTube.